Kick the dust up. Come on. All week long it's a farming town. They're making that money grow. Tractors, plows with flashing lights, backing up a two-lane road. For shot, till we forgot what we came here to forget. Ain't a clock, a tick, a time, it's gonna stop. A night we won't regret. So put your drink down, throw your camera up, flip it around and snap a payback picture.
I'll send it to my ex.
I'll send it to my ex and send them both a text.
Today is Monday, Music Monday, here again at www.poeticexpressions.com. If you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, make sure you do that because you're really missing out on some great videos. So hit that button before you finish watching today's video. And today we are talking about Luke Bryan. Now, many of you know, as I've expressed in past videos, I'm really not a big fan of country music. There's very few country artists that I like and I can just really get into their music. The whole genre, to me, that whole extra country twang, I guess, I'm not into it. So with Luke Bryan, though, I will say, and I did a review on his last CD, Crash My Party, which came out in 2013. So it's been a while since I've had any country artist reviews. So far, he's been the only one on this channel. And his new album, Kill the Lights, I decided to go ahead and check it out. And I'll say it's great. It's a great CD. Something I actually can listen to, and then just like his last album. For those that are more the diehard fans, you know he releases the spring break EPs pretty much in between each album. He's been doing that now for the past 7 years. And he debuted #1 on the Billboard charts. So he's proven that country music and a lot of these different genres of music, we're almost at the point now where we can just say a lot of things are just pop music. It's just popular music because once you've sold, like he sold 330,000 copies in his first week. That's popular music. That's not just country music. So that means that people, all over are buying into this genre of music or into his style of music. This week he saw an 74%, I think it was a 74% sales drop, and it basically gave him 83,000 copies still sold, and which he's still #1 this week. So kudos to him because probably by this time next week his album would have went gold, 500,000 copies at least here in the U.S., not counting whatever he sold outside the country. Now, with that said, I do want to bring up an interesting point before I get into this review. Dr. Dre's CD Compton, which is his first solo release in 16 years, came out last week as well. And it's only been released to iTunes, and the first week it sold 282,000 copies. And this week he saw a really, really big drop. This week it's only sold 52,000 copies, and again it's still on iTunes, which I think is still very commendable because nobody's really putting up those kind of numbers. 50,000 I would say is about average for even big name stars for their opening week. So to say that that's your second week sales slump, so have you. That's still to be commended. A lot of people are saying that this could be due to the fact of past assault charges on D. Barnes and his ex-girlfriend, Michelle. Maybe this is the reason why sales have dropped now that this is seeing a new light of day, because it's something that was really big 20 plus years ago, and now it's kind of resurfacing now because it wasn't something that was discussed in the movie. So, with that, I'll say that, and I'm not condoning domestic violence in any way, but if that is the case of why his sales are dropping, I really don't understand why. And it seems like that would be more so maybe new fans that have jumped on the bandwagon, not people that have been fans of his music for years. So he's basically said he's a changed man. Apple has even released a statement saying that based on what they know about him and the business dealings they've had with him in the past year and a half or so, they haven't seen this type of person. So that's who they're choosing to believe and stand behind. So anyway, back to the review. on Break the Lights, Kill the Lights, Luke Bryan's new CD. And I'll say this go around, he's more serious. He's not as upbeat as some of his past music, like on Crash My Party, but he's using a little bit of that same formula here, especially on the opening track, Kick the Dust Up. That song has a little bit of a hip-hop vibe, pop vibe too, as well as country. And he also has Kill the Lights, which is the title track. More ballads, more, I guess you could say, sexually driven songs in a way. It's not really just in-your-face sexual lyrics, but you can tell that's pretty much what he's talking about. Strip It Down is another great song. One song that's interesting that features Karen Fairchild, she's actually the only feature on the entire album. It's called Home Alone Tonight. And basically what he's talking about here is he's texting his ex, she's texting her ex, and they're both saying, hey, we've moved on and they're going to be together, which is kind of weird because it's like if you've already moved on and this is your ex, and why are you proving this to him? But hey, you know, to each his own. Fast is another great song. Move is a great song. I'll say, you know, I challenge anybody who doesn't really like country music to check out this CD because, like I said, I'm not really a big fan of country music, but a lot of these songs on here I can really, you know, relate to, and I think that they're really great songs. And you know, I probably would put a lot of them on my iPod. Actually, I still have many of the tracks from Crash My Party on my iPod, so this one I'll definitely be adding some songs to as well. The deluxe edition includes 3 extra tracks, so you'll get some more music there for getting that deluxe version. So curious to see what you all think about Luke Bryan's new album, Kill the Lights. I don't know why I keep butchering that title, but he is gearing up for tours now, and I've never seen him, of course, in concert, but I've heard a lot of people say that he's a great live performer. He also just recently turned 39, and so he just had a birthday, so what better birthday present than to have a new album that's #1. And also, make sure to check out Janelle Monae's Ephes. I do have a full review of the Ephes EP. For those that don't know, Janelle Monae now has her own record label in partnership with Epic Records, and it's called Wonderland. So the song that she has out called Yoga with her artist Jadena, that's on there. Jadena's own song Classic Man, along with the Classic Man remix with Kendrick Lamar. All those songs are on there. So I did a full review of the whole Ephes EP, as well as you'll get to see some concert footage from Janelle Monae and her entire new roster. So pretty interesting footage there. So check that out. It's called Janelle Monae's Ephes at www.poeticexpressions.com. And I do have something very special for you all this week. Last week I posted some video footage from Jill Scott's Dallas show supporting her Woman Tour. Love her music. She's a great performer. And I saved one for this week, and it's Prepared. It's one of the new songs from her latest album, Woman. I love the lyrics of this song, the whole beat, the vibe, the way she's singing it. I think it's one of her best songs, actually. And I have that full performance here for you as well that I've uploaded, so check that video out too. And thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you all in 2 weeks.